Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win, or you find a way to lose. Look, Logan Paul, he's a boxer, he's a wrestler. This guy, Dillan, Danis, jiu-jitsu guy, getting involved with boxing. Huge match coming up in October. Somewhere along the lines, things got twisted to where Dillan Danis decided he was going to target Logan Paul's fiance, Nina Agdal, and just really what some people are calling a slut-shaming campaign. Now, I'm not here to say whether what he's doing is right or wrong, but what I will say is, all right, he proved his point. Job done. Mission success. Mission completed. But I think he went overboard with things. Now, if you didn't know, there was some issue with Logan Paul saying something about Dillan Danis' mom, something about Dillan Danis' ex-girlfriend. And if you're going to say things about people's exes or people's mothers, you know, these guys are social media people. They don't have boundaries. They don't have limits. They look to do the most extreme things to attract subscribers and get views. And that's exactly what this guy, Dillan Danis, did. He's like, oh, if you can dish it out, you better be able to take it. And let me tell you something. He has just been raking Logan Paul's fiance across the coals with image after image after image of pictures with her with multiple men, a lot of really suggestive photos, and a lot of these photos, my understanding, is available. It's out there on social media. It's available to the public. Anybody can go out there and access this stuff, and stuff that she put out anyway, is my understanding. But nonetheless, I just think, even though it maybe legally he can take the picture and repost it, it gets to a point to where now it gets into bullying, it gets into harassment, and that's where I think he's going to have a huge problem now. Okay? Because for those of you who didn't know that, you know, people wonder who is she and how is she with these A-listers and how is she in all these different photos, and like, where'd she come from, and what people are trying to figure out. Well, I'm going to tell you, man, she was a model, right? A Danish model. And, you know, you see a lot of these guys in entertainment. You see them with a lot of different women and find out that they're dating models. Most of us don't know who the hell these models are. They just know these guys are dating models. You see them with some women that some people find a lot of these women very attractive, you know. Just depends on what you like. But she's just someone who I think was just from that modeling world, and as a result of her, a lot of guys finding her attractive, she was able to snatch up some people like a Leonardo DiCaprio and some other guys, to where now people are like, wow, where'd she come from? Bottom line, her being a subject of this, I would go ahead and say, a venomous social media campaign, it just got exhausting for her. She doesn't want to deal with it. And let me tell you, this guy Dillan Danis has been relentless. But anyway, he's been sued now. And I personally don't think he's gonna end very well for him. But he's on social media talking about F it. She's he's just saying horrible things about her. And someone needs to get a hold of him and tell him to come out and apologize with the quickness. You know what I'm saying? And stop what he's doing. But this guy is just crazy. She has a restraining order against him and everything else, man. I mean, and you look at her lawsuit, she's claiming to have suffered, what I'll tell you, this is true. Humiliation. I can only imagine the emotional distress she's gone through. Reputational harm. And I'm sure there's been a lot of problems in her relationship with Logan Paul, man. Look, I'm a man. And I don't want to wake up every day and, you know, see posts, just coming out about my fiance or my wife with her, with different men, and talking about sexual things and doing very suggestive things. Even if you know that, we all know that sometimes, you come across someone and we all have a past, but you don't want to have that thrown in your face every day. So for the rest of her life and Logan Paul's life, if they get married and stay together, he can't unsee some of these things that he probably wasn't even aware of. This guy, Dillan, Danis, I tell you what, if his goal was to try to ruin their lives, no matter what Logan Paul says, no matter what his fiance says, I would say his mission's completed. I think job well done, because that's horrible. The whole world, for the rest of her life, she is going to be known for this slut-shaming campaign. Whether it's true or not, this guy went overboard with it. He should have just stick to boxing. He want to say a few things, whatever. Cool. That's what they do in that social media world. These guys are fools, right? But he's just gone way overboard. Way overboard. But she's trying to say that I guess there was something, a 10-year-old X-rated photo of her from a romantic encounter with a former partner. So, probably her, doing something, the freaky deaky. And the thing is, how'd he get it? You can get mad at him all you want, but how did he get it? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you start talking about federal law, state laws, violations, and then you got to deal with the punitive actions of that. It's not very good. Not very, very good, man. It is what it is. But anyway, this guy, Dillan Danis, man, he just continues to post things, explicit photographs. What he's looking to do is just really make her miserable and Logan Paul miserable, and that's what he's did. Just aggravating the hell out of him. He's messed up bad, man. He's messed up bad. But anyway, we'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. But I'm just telling you, for anyone out there who wants to come out here, man, and badger people, whether it's a man, a woman, or whatever, just harass them nonstop, well, you too could be in a position to where that person you're harassing is seeking damages of $120,000 per federal violation. So hopefully you guys have pretty healthy bank accounts, because this is just not good. This is just foolishness, man. It's wild. It's wild, man. But anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. See, this is the thing about boxing, where a lot of people aren't cool with these social media guys and these YouTube guys and these influencers getting involved, because they bring a different element. We get it. They bring a lot of money. And we get it. Sometimes with boxers can kind of, things can get a little sticky. But this right here, this is almost cartoonish, man. The crap going on here with this Logan Paul, the fiance, Dillan Danis, this being, labeled as a slut-shaming campaign. Like, it's ridiculous, man. But anyway, we already got Bomac, where we're trying to see what's going to happen with Bomac now, right? And the judge and jail time. Now we got to see what's going to happen with this guy Dillan Danis, with the judge and jail time and fines and everything else. Never a dull day in the world of sports. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.